one sister that had a brain tumor,
Oh.
and they discovered the brain tumor at Changshi. That was several years ago.
Oh,
And
wow.
then we went to Seoul, and then one hospital said, "Oh no, we cannot take her. We cannot take her." I don't know why. I guess because they didn't have confidence. But then we went to another hospital, and then the chief of staff said, "Okay, I'll operate on her under one condition, that I do it like now, because she is gonna die like soon."
Wow.
You know? So then, so when you think about it, so then the husband is so grateful for that doctor, because
Yeah.
they were from England, and they said if she would have collapsed in England, she probably would not have been alive, because in England they have the socialist health care.
Yes.
She probably would have had to wait a month to see the doctor. But here the doctor said, "I'll do it right now." You know? So he had to get permission from her husband, and then the surgery was successful. He removed the tumor. That was maybe 10 years ago. That was her second tumor, and she's still alive.
Who's that?
Ruth Haynes.
Oh, Ruth Haynes.
Yeah, so that's
Ruth
very
Haynes.
cool. So I'm also very grateful, because I was the one that was with her in the ambulance. So I'm also really grateful for doctors.
William and Ruth Haynes.
Oh, yeah, put that name in.
I think for myself, personally, I try to have an attitude of gratitude for everything. Like Mr. Moody said, count your blessings. That's the way to be grateful, just by counting your blessings.
That's
So
cool.
I try to do that in the morning when I wake up, and so that I can set my day, prepare my day with the right mindset. I'm grateful to be alive when I wake up. I'm grateful to be alive. Thank you, God.
Hallelujah.
Right. Yeah. So, and also, and of course, in the evening also, I don't write things down, even though people say, they write down 3 things to be grateful before you go to sleep, or 5 things, or some people even do 10 things. But I'm too lazy. So I do it, I make the list in my mind.
Yeah.
I make, okay, so what am I grateful for? And so I'm usually grateful for my husband, and for my children, my friends, and my health. And, but I realized that in order to maintain that, it's not good to be able to do it just in the morning and in the evening, but it's really be grateful moment to moment, all the time. You have to catch yourself.
Yes.
So you have to catch yourself. If you're complaining, you can't be grateful and complain at the same time.
Yeah.
So I try to catch myself.
I'd like to add to that. One thing I do to put that into practice is even when I'm just walking around and just seeing the rice fields and the trees and everything, I say, "Oh, thank you, Father, for this rice field. It's so beautiful and relaxing to look at. Thank you for that bird over there. Thank you, Father, for the sky. It's so blue today, and I like the clouds." So you just say thank you, Father, for like all the little things when you're just walking around. Or thank you that there's a sale on eggs today or something. Thank you, Father, for that. This prices keep going up, and it's nice to see a discount somewhere. And just thank you, Father, for any little thing when you're walking around anyway.
So that's
just wanted to add.
saying thank you. Saying thank you, that's really important. There's this Japanese author, Ken Honda, and he wrote he calls his book Happy Money. So he says every time you receive money, you say thank you, but also when you pay something, when you give money, you also say thank you, because you're giving the blessing with that money, when you give it away. So everything is, so of course he says arigato, everything is arigato. So for us, maybe it's kamsahamnida or thank you, but always when somebody does something for you, you always say thank you. And even when you do something for somebody else, you say thank you. So just small things like that. I mean, also I think it's an attitude, So you have to train yourself. You have to make that mindset like consciously, like with a purpose. So you think, okay, I'm just going to be grateful, whatever. It'll go out the window, but you have intention every day, every morning. So it also helps with your relationships. So they say gratitude. If you have a life of gratitude, attitude of gratitude, it's good. It's good for your longevity. It increases your lifespan, your health, your mental health, and it affects
Right.
every area of your life, like relationships, everything.
Yeah.
Basically everything. So, yeah, I think specifically I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful to be in Korea. I'm grateful for my family, my health, and my children. And I'm grateful for the future. I'm looking forward to the future. I have a lot of hope. So I'm really grateful for that. I'll finish. I also have another Zig Ziglar, my favorite quote from him. And his quote, he says, the more you are grateful for what you have, so the more you're grateful for what you have, the more you will have to be grateful for.
Oh, yeah. And who is this
Right?
person?
Zig Ziglar, same person.
So does the altitude person.
Oh.
He's a thought leader. He's a motivational speaker.
So the more grateful you are for what you have, the more you have to be grateful for.
Perfect.
It's like an axiom.
That's
Yeah,
it
yeah.
right there. She said it perfectly.
It's when you said about the Japanese people, arigato. I have a similar book written by the Japanese people, and he totally went bankrupt, his business, and he understood that kind of gratitude, and he. The first time when he met his customer, 90-degree greeting.
Oh, wow. Big bow.
Also, he or she returned from his business. He sent a letter, handwriting letter of gratitude. So his business became successful.
Wow.
So he said his story. To write the gratitude letter, you're on your hand, not typewriting or send email. That is the idea.
We say send it by snail mail.
Yes, snail mail.
Not by email. Yeah, right. Yeah, it takes a long time.
달팽이 mail.
Yeah, it takes a long time. Email.
Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Thank you. Good advice.
네, 그럼